What's going on, everybody? Short video about something I keep seeing in the comments, and that is Big Chief. Why isn't he at No Prep Kings? And where's he at? Why does he have the big wing on his car? Things like that. And I'm going to answer them to the best of my knowledge. And let's start with the wing. Downforce. I mean, it's pretty simple. It is odd looking. I don't think it would pass No Prep Kings rules. As you know, and we'll talk about here in a second, he's not there, so it don't matter. But downforce. He has done several things to the aesthetics of his car for aerodynamics. He's put a bigger hood on it. Notice the hood's got a big bubble in it, more pro-modish. It probably does help the aerodynamics, but I won't say it's all downforce. It's actually pretty amazing at the amount of downforce a wing puts on a car. It puts a lot. The faster you go, the more it puts. Don't help with the starting line, but you know, there is a little more weight in the back, but other than that, it don't help the starting line. But the faster you go, the more it pushes a car down, so that's why it's there. It's funny looking, no doubt, but Big Chief has said that if you're not innovating, you're falling behind, and he is still hard-headed enough that he's running that Pontiac motor, less power, any edge he can get, he's getting. And this is just one of those. It's probably something that there's a lot of people hiding in their closet trying, since he is, but not putting it out for social media to see. People's tried everything. I remember Beater Bomb hung 2 or 3 45 plates off the back of his car in the streets to see what it would do. If you're not, making the trail, you're getting left behind. So obviously it's working, because if it wasn't working, it wouldn't still be on there and he wouldn't be posting pictures of it. So there you go. There's your answer to that question. Now, as to where he's been, I do want to say this kind of off subject. I just found or watched some of this stuff yesterday. Him and Jackie's been doing a lot of stuff on Streetcar Auto Media, or Midwest Streetcar Auto YouTube channel. That's it. Midwest Streetcar Auto. Go check it out. They've done a couple of Q&As where they drag out like 2 hours long, so I haven't seen them all the way through, but there was a lot of information, a lot of rambling, but a lot of information in there as well. But where he's been in the streets. He did do No Prep Kings last year. He proved he could win a race. But if you're not running, let's just call it a Pro Line Hemi with a Pro Charger, you're not competitive right now. He did prove he could do it. He did prove he could outrun them, and I think that's all he wanted to prove, to be honest with you. If you notice, everybody in No Prep Kings is running the exact same combination. Pro Line Hemi with a Pro Charger. And I did hear Chief talking about, how this combination come about to be. It was pretty neat. He was talking about walking around beating his chest with twin turbos forever, and now this combination, and he's not the fast. That's not the fastest combination on the track anymore. You bring him to the street, and Big Chief's still top of his game. But in the streets, there's a lot of small tire stuff going on, and I mean a lot, especially in Oklahoma. There is a lot of small tire stuff going on. There's a different race everywhere, or every weekend. There's a lot going on. Jackie, of course, is rebuilding her car for small tire racing, but there's a lot of stuff going on that he is involved in where No Prep Kings isn't his thing. Just because you're the lead guy don't mean you have to be there. I haven't seen JJ but at one No Prep King, and that was back in the prostitute. And you know how long ago that's been. He come to one and done. It's not his thing. They did film another season of the 405 show. When it comes down to like specs and stuff that him and Jackie or whoever's talked about, I don't feel like it's my place. There might be other people who pick through other people's videos to do that, but I don't feel like that's my place. But there you go. In a nutshell, the wings for downforce, and he's been doing some street shit. So I mean, it's pretty simple. But there it is. There's your answer. Hope you liked it. Don't really care if you did. But there's your answer. I hope it's what you wanted to hear. comments. Email address on the screen. My Patreon is linked in the description if you're feeling froggy. I appreciate everything I can get. It does help the channel. Like, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thanks for watching. Godspeed. I'll see you in the next video.